we know for sure is that we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. And spending our days already dead in the fear of the moment, or the fear of the decline from living to not living. I'm really meditating on that as he just runs by my car and just heavily breathes with my door ajar. A jogger. I'm in my car. But I'm just really meditating on that. You know, one thing that Lyme disease teaches you, or Lyme, chronic illness, chronic infections, toxicity, whatever you want to call it, it teaches you, one, to, without being cliche, just enjoy the moment, appreciate any moments of pain-free moments. But what it's also taught me is it's trained me to learn how to die well. And I'm sorry I'm not very articulate right now. I've had many, many nights, days where I'm like, am I gonna make it? And, you know, I just remember in those moments thinking, God bless it. I just want to go peacefully. That's what we really want. We just want to go peacefully. We don't want to resist dying. We didn't resist being born. Let's not resist dying. If that's, you know, if that's the agreement you made. Now, I'm a very spiritual person. I do believe we have a lot of destiny and fate and agreements before we even come here. But, you know, my prayer is just to die peacefully and just go to the light, you know, just embrace the experience and go to the light. Now, where it gets really difficult is that battle of trying to stay alive and have the hospitals keep us alive, and the drama and the sounds and the, you know, that's the thing, that's the bright lights and the chaos. That's where I have a really hard time. I'm like really looking at this. If I got sick, if I got the virus, how would I deal with that? I would do my best to just stick it out and do what I do with what I have here, well, in the apartment. But it makes me really sad to think about leaving this body in a fearful state in a hospital with all the chaos. I swear, when this first happened, I told my friend Andy, I'm like, listen, if something happens to me, put me out to pasture, make sure I'm really warm. My thing is, I'm always cold. I don't want to die cold. I mean, you can't make requests like that, but just to be wrapped up in a comforter and some, beautiful sounds and sunlight. Look at this. Speaking of which, look at that. How about going right through there, right through there, all the way home to the light. I know I seem crazy, but this is something I've thought about a lot with having illness for so long. And, some of the techniques I use, I've mentioned before. When symptoms get overwhelming, I do Ho'oponopono, which is I go into my body, into the pain or the symptom, and I say, I love you. I'm sorry you're hurting. I love you. I'm sorry you're hurting. Please forgive me for ever leaving you. Thank you for showing me what needs to heal. Because pain and resistance, those are all just dark places in your body and your being. So it all just wants light and attention and awareness. and I've said this a million times before, that practice just opens up the stuck places, calms the symptoms like nothing else, really. I mean, some things that have come close are whole tones, and I mentioned that before. Whole tones is a series of songs. It's tones with music over the tones, and they're healing frequencies, incredible. And I tried them when I was really sick with an acute infection, and nothing would touch the evil stuff, terror in my mind, except that. So that was a beautiful shift in vibration. You know, there's this particular treatment that I've had the the great fortune to have had. It's called Biosyntony, and they did that treatment on me, and it basically realigns your being with the true information of the universe. I know it just sounds so new age, but look it up, Biosyntony. You know, you have to do it in a place that's harmonized, and that's the part that's really difficult, because not a lot of buildings are harmonized, and so, but I thought I'd just mention that as something you can look up, Biosyntony. So anyway, I just am meditating on living well, dying well, and having a practice of how you want to exit and being okay with it. How to relax into the beauty, into the vastness, into the oneness, you know. You know, when I haven't had, luckily I haven't had, people are peering into the car now. I haven't had that many people close to me die, you know, grandmothers. And, you know, my nephew took his life at 17, and when I heard the news, I went into like this state of grace. I can't hardly explain it. It was, well, first thing I just heard Tibetan monks. It was just nothing but sounds around me, and they were showing me that they had him, and it was really, really powerful. And I was just in this exalted state and really, really connected to him and holding him and sending him so much love. And, you know, it was that amazing grace. And then, you know, I didn't feel sad yet. I was still I was just, wow, he's not gone. It's just one universe. You know, it's just his energy shifted, and I was really okay with it for 3 days until it just landed in the human heart, and it just was devastating for a long time. But yeah, I just want to tune into that amazing grace every single day. We're one people, we're one universe. There's nowhere to go. It's just one place, just here, just us.